So it's basically the 4 pillars of sales. So basically the 4 pillars of sales is that you have to follow is confidence, posture, energy, and excitement. So basically when you have confidence, when you show up to the door, you're confident. You're not lacking. People can sniff your confidence. So when you have confidence, it shows that you're serious, that you're not there to scam. Because when you're doing door to door, what happened is it got super messed up with thermopumps. So basically the heaters for your pools and stuff like that. A lot of people got scammed. So by not having confidence, you're not really giving them something, no credibility. Then your posture when you're slacking, you show up to the door not no posture. It's just there's nothing that's giving somebody the one to buy it from you. And then number 3 is energy. Energy is really important. When I go up to a door and I just have no energy, it's still something I'm missing. Even though your product could be amazing, but if you put no energy, you're not making the sale. You might make a sale, but you're not going to make as many sales as you could. And then the excitement when you go to the door, hey, bonjour, ça va bien? People like that. The excitement is also needed. So energy and excitement mixed together, and it makes the sale go way, way easier. So we've got that. So
yeah, and actually, I remember that reminds me of when Andy Elliott, he's a sales trainer that I've listened to. I follow him on Instagram, and he talks about sales as a transference of energy, where if you're talking to someone that is the prospect and they're like low energy, not super excited, but you come in and you're like firing them up and your energy is like contagious. That can bring someone up and get them feeling good to where all of a sudden now like you're kind of in control. And that's really what I think sales is about. Would you agree? It's like you're trying to control the tone of the conversation and steer it in the way that you want it to go.
Exactly. And another big thing that you can use in energy and excitement is the face. When you come to a door and he has, let's say when I was selling, I'd give them a card, then they'd look at the services, they're looking down and you're looking at them like this. They're not going to look up at you and say, oh yeah, no, it's not really interesting. I mean, when you're just looking at them with a nice smile, it's like if you're transferring your beautiful energy and your excitement into them, and when they see you nodding your head yes continuously, they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna buy it because why not? Like this guy's giving me so much energy and excitement, posture and confidence that like this product is amazing. Like no duh, I'm gonna buy it. Like it's just excitement and energy is like really key in sales. Even the days that you're sick, you walk. Don't you use your energy at the door. So walk slumped up if you want to at the door, but the second you knock on that door and that door opens, the camera's rolling. You got to switch your face. You got to have that energy, that confidence, that posture, and that excitement that person's going to feel it, smell it, and is just going to buy from you. It's just key.
Sales is you can have like 5 people tell you no, and you can like completely butcher the past 5 sales. But when you have the mindset of, hey, like each conversation, they have no idea how good or bad of a sales person you've been up to the point of the conversation when you first hopped in. So you can have knocked on doors. People can say, hey, piss off, get away, get out of my house, get off my lawn, right? And all of a sudden you knock on a door, and despite you kind of feeling discouraged inside, if you show, hey, I'm smiling, I'm energized, maybe you're like kind of faking it. Maybe you're like pretending to be in a good mood when really you're not. But you start having like good energy when you knock on the door and they open the door. That person could all of a sudden be like, okay, yeah, I'm willing to hear you out. And it's because you didn't bring that negative kind of like those losses with you. So I think that's a good thing to remember for every salesperson is like, don't hold on to your failures. Like be willing to move forward, have a clean slate every sales conversation you have, because you never know when your next yes is going to come.
Yeah, exactly. The way I say it is leave the no at the door before. So when you says no, you leave his no at his own doorstep, and you go to his neighbor's doorstep with a fresh new energy. Like he hasn't said no to you yet. So his no or his yes is going to come out from that door, but you don't let that no from his neighbor impact you. That's how I
Mm.
did. At first, I see too many new reps. They get so caught up with the no's that after they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill it today, and then after like 20 no's, they're like, oh, damn, another door. He's gonna say no again. I just know it. But if he would just leave that freaking no at the other door, he doesn't know what that next person is gonna say. So just I would honestly leave all the negation like at that door, and then go to the new one or the new call and bring that fire energy that you had at the same door before. Like
Yeah,
always bring that same energy, because you never know when the next person is gonna say yes to you. You
totally.
never know. That person could have said yes, but since you brought that shit energy, he said no in the end. But he was supposed to say yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, I think something else also good to remind ourselves is just because someone says no initially doesn't mean they're gonna not buy.
Exactly.
You could end up turning a no into a okay, let me think about it to okay, all right, fine, let's do this.
Oh yeah, I've had that. The only thing that you have to realize is that when you have in my case, how I'd call it is a go back, is like come back around like 5 o'clock or come back to come and see my husband. You only have 33% chance to close. Don't tell yourself, oh, don't think of it as a close right off, because you're going to be disappointed when you don't get the close, because it's happened to me so many times where you're like, oh yeah, this person, he told me to come back, and I can tell in his face, I can tell in his energy that he's going to buy from me, and you go back an hour later and then he just says fuck you, go away, I don't even want your product in the end. So it's literally 33% chance. It's out of like 10 people that says come back, you might get like 3 people that'll say yes. It really don't think as a yeah, come back later as a yes, because it's a 33% chance. It's always been like that, and I've seen it like that, and I've never got my hopes up on a come back later type of sale there.
100%.